Welcome to Wrestling Talk, and today we're going to do something similar. We're going to do top 5 women I think will be the future of WWE and why. And then next time we come back, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do the same thing as we did for the men. The 5 people I think should not be pushed at all. Okay, let's start with number 5. The number 5 woman who I think is the future of WWE, at least in my opinion, is Roxanne Perez. She's young, she has some time left, a good wrestler, is definitely worth pushing, unlike Liv Morgan. But we'll get to that when we do the people who I don't think should be getting a push. I could definitely see why you would want to give Roxanne Perez a push up the card. She's talented, she works hard for what she's done, and I'll give her credit for that, and she's definitely someone worth watching. She is very young and has a lot of time to improve. Next. The next person I think that definitely deserves a push on the main roster is, hear me out, they're on NXT. Jacy Jayne. She has put on, she could put on a good match, and I think that's what it comes up to. She is talented, deserves to be on the main roster, and I feel like she would benefit, and she has something unique. She could bring her whole group with her. It's something interesting and unique that just hasn't happened a lot, like a woman trio and stuff. I feel like it could be potentially very interesting to have a woman that is unique in a way, because almost everyone feels like they're kind of do the same gimmick. Okay. Number 3. And to no one's surprise, I feel like this won't surprise anyone when I say their name, Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley's already getting that push, but she's definitely the future, and she's already the future. That's the reason why I put her at number 3. She should continue being that future. She's someone worth keeping at the level she is, because she's almost in her 30s, but she's still young enough where she'll be around when, like, Jacy Jayne and Roxanne Perez are still going, and it's definitely much better to give these 3 a push up the card, because they're the future. They're going to be the future of WWE once the Charlotte and Bayley retire. Number 2. And this one, I kind of feel positive about. But I also don't, in a way. I feel like Maxine Dupree is going to do some big stuff eventually. She's going to get that push up the card eventually and become a future star. She has the ability to be something great, is what I'm saying. And WWE is already trying to make her the future, I feel. And I feel like if it's done right, she could totally be that future. As she is pretty young too. Her and Roxanne Perez probably going to be the next big stars in a couple years. And I feel like Maxine Dupree has what a lot of other women do not. Talent to get something over. Like, you know, a lot of women don't resonate with the audience as well as Maxine Peri, Maxine per, Maxine Dupree. I keep wanting to say Maxine Perez. I've did that in the past too. Don't worry. But Maxine Dupree just gets over with the worm like Otis does. She's just insanely over. And I feel like that's what you gotta look at. She has the talent. She has the talent and overness where it would be worth putting her eventually in the world title picture. And number uno, Ivy Nile. And the reason why I think she's the future, hear me out. Hear me out. She's unique in a way where most people aren't. She is short. She is short and she's strong like Rhea Ripley. That's a unique thing. And that's a unique trait. So it could get her over. If they really played into Ivy Nile being a strong, short woman, she could get over because it's something unique. And they kind of do it, but they kind of don't. But this is something that's unique. You see a lot of people like Bianca Belair, Jordynne Grace, Nia Jax all do the same thing, but they're all semi-tall, or average height. And Ivy Nile is just something different that I feel like, and talented enough where she should be in the world title picture already, and should have been a multiple time world champion, if not a women's intercontinental champion at least. And I feel like another thing you have to consider is who's your audience here? Who's going to be cheering for this? Who will be cheering? Who will be watching? And I feel like it could be a lot of inspiration for people who are short, who are shorter than average, to show that they could still be a number one contender or this or that. I feel like, yeah, those are my picks, and those are good reasons why, I think. So, goodbye.